All right, let's see. I'm putting Naraya her love quartz bracelet on. I'm talking about love quartz. I'm talking about love quartz. What the fuck? God damn, how I had a blank like that? Rose quartz. It's rose quartz. I said rose quartz. I said love. Which I said love. That's too funny. Same shit. Rose love. Baby. All right, we're gonna see what's in this damn energy. I kept the cards up. All right, let me see. Hold on, let me go put something on YouTube. What? And fuck, that's not what I asked for. Were the marshmallows good? What you say, bro? Oh. All right. All right, I am full. I am full. We're gonna wait a few minutes for this shit to get the cracking over here. Hey, KP. KP, you was on here earlier. I gotta tell you what happened to me. Did you hear about my hotel incident this morning? Yes, all is well. Let me tell you what happened, girl. So tell me why. Now remember I told you how Indians love me, right? So this is one of the weekends where they got them high ass prices, right? Tell me why the fuck he was like, when I went up there this morning, because yesterday he was like, he'll be able to help me out, because he just knew. For some reason he just knew, right? And so I was like, all right. Now, even though he said that, you're not expecting. No, he don't. No, he don't never flirt. Like, he cool as fuck. I don't know if he is, if he not. Child, I don't know. I don't want him. But he's just a dope ass. So he's so cute. He is real cute, right? So back at y'all damn show Liz, back at an 8, I'm good. The rooms was $253, right? Bitch. I'm being shadow banned right now. All types of shit, right? Tell me why the fuck he was. And I went up there this morning. I was like, what's the latest time that I got that I could check out? And he was like, check out for what? He was like, you checking out? And I was like, yeah. He was like, why? And I was like, because he was like, the prices. And I was like, yes. And whatever. And he was like, 120. I said, what? He was like, 120. He was like, I'm only going to charge you 120. Girl, instead of 253. I said, I looked at him. I said, I could hug your ass right now. And then we got the motherfucker talking and shit, right? And then, because, I always talk to him when I go up there. I could pay through my phone, but I'd rather go up there, right? So I went up there. Hey, Lovin. I went up there. And look, I'm trying to make sure loving me and loving Jesus ain't the same person. Cause I know y'all be going back and forth and I'll be knowing the difference. But so I we was talking and shit, and so we got to talking about. I told him, I said, "Damn, all this police and shit in town, I can't stand it, right?" And he was like, "It ain't." He was like, "Shit, at least it ain't worse than Tampa." And I said, "Tampa." Now y'all know I be talking about Tampa all the motherfucking time, and y'all know Tampa be coming out of the deck, all right? And I know, right? That just goes to show people can do what the fuck they want to. It's what your heart looking like. You know how your attitude, how you treat people. And me and him always be talking about crazy people. We talk about crazy people together. Like it's crazy people in every race. So, and I was like, I said Tampa. I said, remember I was telling you about my baby father and how he passed away when my daughter was born. He was like, yeah. I said, where you think that was at? And he was like, Tampa. And I was like, yeah. I said I used to work and all over Tampa because I used to work for T-Mobile. I said, but one of my main stores was Wesley Chapel. Now Wesley Chapel, Florida. Now it's money. That's money over there. You don't stay over there unless you got some money, right? And it was crazy because I told my son, I said, I bet you that they got a big house somewhere else, right? Bitch, why the fuck he showed me his driver's license? Come on now, Indians ain't showing none of their damn business to no damn body, right? Why he showed me his driver's license? He showed me his driver's license and he showed me his address and everything. He was like, he said, that's how you know I like you and I trust you. And I think he younger than me. He got to be, he in college. I think he went back to college for like management. So he got to be like in his early, probably late 20s. He probably in his mid 20s or whatever. But he stayed. He knew exactly where I was talking about, and it was so weird. And I was like, see, that's why you like me. I like to talk. I'll talk to any goddamn body. I don't give a fuck who it is. Who knew that I had so much in common with him? The same person that taught me and my son to manifest with our eyes open. What's up, Jazzy Jazz? The same person that told us to manifest with our eyes open. Thank you for the likes, love. And I was like, that shit was just crazy. And so we ended up having a whole conversation this morning. Let's see what else happened this morning. I caught me a little argument, caught me a little fight. You know what I'm saying? The police was called. I mean, I was outside being nosy and shit like that. But it was just like, but the conversation was so fucking crazy. And like, he was like, no, you can't leave. And I was like, what? And he was like, no, you can't leave. He was like 100 plus texts. Literally, while I was up there and somebody was asking how much room cost, and he was like two whatever plus tax, and I was looking like, what the fuck? And I was like, literally, motherfuckers can do what they want to. Now I wouldn't have got that service nowhere else. Nowhere else. I was hustling trying to get that money up, and then my shit shadow banned. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't doing no readings for like 2 days. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy as hell. And so when he told me that, I literally had $75. No, I think I had $80 to my motherfucking name. I told that motherfucker, I said, I'll be right back. I came and dropped my ass in this motherfucking live, bitch, and I went right back down there. And he was just smiling because he see how I be making shit. I be making shit happen. All right, love, I'm gonna do you a reading. Shit crazy. The man is so fucking nice. This man is so nice, and like everybody here, like I be speaking. Okay, love. Like every day I go up there, and he called me by my name. You know what I'm saying? He's so respectful. Even like I was up there one day, and this lady and this other black lady came by, and she was like, I just came by to say, hey, I had to come pick up somebody on this end, and I just wanted to come and speak. And he called her by her name. I'm looking like, see, he a genuine motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Girl. And we was just up there laughing and fucking talking and all types of shit. And he's just so cool. I remember when I first came to this hotel, like another hotel had just pissed me off, and I was stressed the fuck out. And he told me that, he was like, calm down. He was like, it's gonna be all right. And I was like, what? You know, you don't really, you don't really see too much of that. You know what I'm saying? With anybody. But you know, I be up there having conversations. I be having conversations with this man every fucking day. And you know, I done been here damn near 2 months. You know what I'm saying? So he even told me that we was talking about me working here. Ain't that some crazy shit? But I know God ain't gonna allow me because God want me to do one thing right now, focus. But at the same motherfucking time, that motherfucker say he'll give me and my son a job. What? What? So I am. I'm still gonna go out there and talk to him because you know, I mean, ain't got nothing else to do. And he know I be up all times of the night, and I know he be watching me on social media. He say he don't be on social media, and I be like, yeah, right. But he in school. But he's so fucking cool. Like, but yeah, the shit was just so dope. And I'm just looking like, see, I said, that's why I fuck with you. He is so funny. One time I was outside smoking, and he turned around and I was like, I said, what you looking for? And he talking about that's you. I said, what you know about that? He talking about it's so goddamn strong. I said, that's what I'm talking about. At least you know. But he's so cool and he respectful. He respectful and he see I am too. And then when I had to leave her one time, I came back and he was like, I'm gonna give you the same room. And he was like, y'all clean. And I was like, what? I was, he real blunt and he up front and I love that shit and I couldn't do nothing but laugh because I don't play that shit. I don't play that shit. But that shit was so fucking funny. Like I was like, damn. But we just be up there laughing. I know people be like, what the fuck? But we be having a genuine conversation. I done met his mama. I done met his daddy up this motherfucker. Like, I done met the whole family. I done met the whole motherfucking family. Like, it's just so fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? I was just cheesing though because I was like, oh my god. And I was doing all of that worrying and this morning I said, you know what? Fuck it. That's me giving in. I said, you know what? Fuck it. If I gotta be outside, that's what spirit want me to be at the time. That man say you ain't going no damn well. What the hell you talking about? That shit was crazy as hell. And I know it wasn't nothing, but of course, you know, people wishing on my downfall, but at the same time, God said that's all right because I'm gonna let them think that they won at the last minute and boom, your ass still gonna be right where the fuck I put you. And I was like, confirmation. Cause that horn just blew at 8:33. Balance and abundance and 33. That's that Christ-like energy, baby. Super protected by the spiritual realm. Mm. Connected to the Most High. That is crazy. Ain't nothing like 8:33. Mm. That's a nice ass number. Somebody need to play that shit. I don't play the lottery, but I will give out lottery numbers. Somebody need to play that shit. Somebody need to play that shit. I gave my DM some numbers to play, and he ain't played them bitches yet. And I'm looking like, why the fuck you won't play the shits, right? And every time he don't play it, the shit come out. And he said next time he got the urge to play it, he was gonna play it. I'm looking like, motherfucker, I'm giving you numbers to play. Give me your ass numbers to play. You gonna play that shit. Sometimes I might get some numbers out. But that shit crazy as hell. I said, damn, this shit done failed. I don't know how many times, but we supposed to been rich already. That's how I know it wasn't meant because I'm just looking like him. The way he used to love money. It was the reason why he ain't play them damn numbers. It wasn't for his ass to win, and that shit steady be falling. But yeah, that was my experience this morning, KP. I thought that shit was awesome. Like that shit was so crazy. I couldn't wait to get back on live and share the goodness of God. The way God will move through other people. That's a perfect example of your ancestors working through other people. Cause we be able to talk about the same shit. We be able to talk about manifestations and making your dreams come true and working hard. Like we both believe in the same thing. That shit was so dope to me. It was really, really dope to me. I enjoyed it, but he be making me laugh. He don't bother me if I need extra stuff. He give it to me like he just so cool. It's sometimes I be waking up because y'all know me. I be pulling late ass hours, and sometimes I go up there and it be like after breakfast, and the lady be up there. She been and put everything up. She been and mop the floor and everything. And then she asked me. She said, "You need something from out?" She said, "You need something from out the kitchen." I'll be like, "What the fuck?" She be like, and she know exactly how many of us it is. That's how you know people pay attention. And she give me everything that I need, everything that I want. They don't do that shit to nobody else at this hotel. They ain't doing that shit at the fucking Hilton, bitch. And you paying a whole shitload of money. And you eat when the shit out. And you ain't getting shit if that once they put that shit, that whole room gonna be closed. I mean, she done went in there and she said, "What you need?" She said, "Whatever you need." And then she'll give me something to carry that shit in. She don't even speak English. But she knows that every fucking morning is that the hotel you came to after I cashed. Yep, it damn sure is. When I came back, when I left that other hotel, who told me that I couldn't stay, but for 3 days, it sure is. Yep, I came back over here. It sure the fuck is. It's the same one. And yeah, I forgot what the fuck I was saying. I got ADHD, child. But imagine one Indian sent you to an Indian. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say, look, KP, you can't miss your blessings being colorblind. Like, that shit. I mean, being color, whatever the fuck you call it. I don't even know what the fuck it is, being racist, because I don't do that shit. Like, that shit makes no fucking sense to me. Like, I don't get it. I mean, I ain't never seen the devil uh, make no mother create no people. You know, the devil is the entity. God is the creator. I'm not finna hate somebody else. That just don't make no fucking sense to me. That's how you miss out on your goddamn blessings, and that's one of the main things that I be speaking about. And I be up there talking to him about that shit too, cause that shit be crazy. And I be telling him, I'm like, it's ignorance and all races. You know what I'm saying? Lord knows we got them. You know what I'm saying? Shit, they all in my family. I know, but they everywhere. You know, but you can't be. You gonna? I said you would miss out on your blessing being like that. But he's so cool. Exactly. They show the fuck don't. KP Spirit does not recognize religion. Baby, you will miss out on your blessings being nasty. That shit crazy. And I'm like my grandmama. My grandmama, boy, she ain't meet no fucking stranger. She ain't meet no fucking stranger. I be able to talk to that motherfucker for a good 30 minutes. 30 minutes to 45 minutes. I'm supposed to have been went up there and paid and came on back to the room. That shit crazy as hell. But and then, you know, like if I get another room or something like that, they don't charge me no deposit because I already got a deposit on this room, and he be like, I trust you, so I ain't worried about it. And I be like, what the fuck? Like the shit be crazy. Like that shit is just like that. But I seen this lady today, she came to this motherfucker, she had 3 rooms and that bitch paid 3 different deposits. I say, oh my God. So mm. And they don't see and they staff, they treat them so nice. You know what I'm saying? It's white people who work here. It's a black dude that work here. And then, like the rest of them is their family, but they treat them so fucking nice. You know what I'm saying? They polite. You know what I'm saying? Like they cool as fuck, and they assist you. Like the shit dope as fuck. Right? What was that fell? Right, ate marshmallows. She over there fat. She done ate fried chicken and macaroni and cheese and marshmallows. Why she fat? Marshmallows and pancakes. You're disgusting. With syrup, you real nasty. Exactly, and the whole family cool as hell. Cause usually the manager be nasty. Man, one day, his mom and his dad was up there, and he greeted me, and he was like, "Hold on a second." He was helping somebody, but his dad helped me, and he was so fucking nice. You know what I'm saying? He was so nice, and I was like, "Oh my God!" Like the shit was just like he was like, I said, "I see where his son get it from." And then I see he got it from his mother. Like they all nice. And he was telling me how he started off in the laundry room because he couldn't speak, because he couldn't really speak no English or whatever. And so he went to school. You know what I'm saying? His English got better. And he's the only one that went to school for management. His mom and daddy them didn't go. They just got the bread. And so he went to school for it because he said he wanted to get deeper into it. But he just be real, like he don't mind. He's not a gatekeeper. He even told my son, like, when it comes to like the career that he wants, he taught him how to do it, what to go to school for. But he said the most important part of it was the hands-on experience. Like the shit crazy as fuck. Now a nigga gonna gatekeep. He ain't finna tell you shit. You gonna have to figure it out on your own. But I mean, we was up there just having a conversation, and so my son was like, he had questions about in school, and he was like, and my son was like, well, I don't know how to ask you. And he was like, well, just say it. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? That's coming from somebody who couldn't speak English, and now he do. So you know what I'm saying? He real humble. I mean, they just so fucking humble. And then I'm just looking like, what the fuck are you from, Wesley Chapel? That shit blew my mind. And he was like, you know what that said? I said, I worked over there. I said I was a training manager all around Tampa, and they transferred me to Wesley Chapel. That's the last store that I worked in, or whatever. So he was like, so he looked at me like, damn, you educated in a motherfucker. Yes. And so that's why we be up there having all these conversations, because I'm educated. Not even that, you know what I'm saying? I'm very spiritual. So when you are like that and you're open hearted, you meet different people. Everybody that I know now, them motherfuckers, they trade stocks, they carpenters. You know what I'm saying? I know real people. You know what I'm saying? Those are real connections. You know what I'm saying? I don't, of course, I still know some hood people just in case. But I know some of everybody. You know? I know some of everybody. Shit. I be trying to get friends from all races. Fuck you talking about. For one, they could teach your ass how to cook too. They could teach your ass some shit. Cause one thing about it, they know how to build a business, and they know how to make that shit legit. You don't see um Indians businesses going out of business and shit. They know what to invest in. You said you gonna fix you some meat. They know what to invest in, but when you around the right people, they'll tell you what you need to invest in, because ain't no telling who else he know. Bitch, when I leave this motherfucker, you best believe I'm gonna still keep in contact with these motherfuckers up here. Still, shit, they might get a Christmas card from my ass every goddamn Christmas. Shit, I'm that type of motherfucker. I send Christmas cards to the businesses. My grandmama used to do that. She used to bake pies around the holidays and bake cakes and pies. Everybody knew her. She be baking pies for the motherfuckers at the bank for years. Um, the doctor's office. She be baking pies and shit and cakes for every goddamn body. Everybody knew her. And she ain't never meet no motherfucking stranger at all. And I get it from my granny. And I get it from my other grandma too, because hell, she raised the white man with his stealing ass. But yeah, so I had to share that with my DM today, because like I had to, because me and him we had a conversation, and I was telling him that he was like, love don't pay bills. And I'm like, yes the fuck it do. Stop saying that shit. Because he was on this thing, I gotta have this and I said, no you don't. I just need you to love me, bitch. I get it on my own. You know what I'm saying? He see that shit. And he knows that it's a path that I have to walk down. He can't walk the path for me. That's the reason why, you know what I'm saying, Nathan's not here, because Nathan would have did everything for my ass. You know what I'm saying? Just like I can't do everything for him, he can't do everything for me. But I had to break it down and let him know how love pays for shit. I say love may not pay for shit, but love will get your ass a discounts. Okay? And he was like, yeah, you right about that. So love do pay. You know what I'm saying? It pays in different ways. Um the pay will be cheaper with the damn discounts, okay? Because that was more than half off. That man didn't have to do that shit at all. I damn near cried in that damn lobby. He said, "Don't you cry up here." I said, cause you know I will. And he do not let me get emotional. He be like, and then my 2 cents. That's not 2 cents. Exactly. But I'm so glad I ain't gotta do that shit no more. And I like that I don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I explained to him how love does pay. You know, when you treat a person with kindness, you know what I'm saying? You never know. People will do some unimaginable shit. Now, last night, them cards kept saying, when I asked about today, it said miracle. Tell me that wasn't no fucking miracle. 252, so not even 120, 119. 119. That man didn't have to do that shit. He could have been like, policy. And you already know the policy is their policy. But I was like, damn, that shit was crazy as hell. He said, how much you got? I told him what I got. And he made it right $1 up under that motherfucker. I said, what the fuck? And he ain't used my points or nothing. He ain't used my points or nothing. And I was like, oh my God. That shit was wild. That shit was wild. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. So yeah, I thought that was a bit. That was such a blessing, and I was just. After that, I couldn't even fucking talk. Bitch, I went and cleansed. I took me a shower, and I stood outside and watched these people argue, calling each other dusty and dirty hoes. I was like, what in the hell is going on? I said, this is why I stay in the house. This is why I stay in the house. But yeah, it was dope. I really like God really worked his thing this morning through a person that you've never met. And that card be coming out when it be like when I remember when I first came over here, that card kept coming out. It said a person that you never met will help you whole time. It's this motherfucker. It's this motherfucker. And he's so funny. But the whole family just cool as hell. Sweet. Every time I see them, they smiling at me. It's just a, you know what I'm saying? I might cry when I leave this motherfucker. Waking up fucking with him every day. He even told me like they had went to the game. Like he just be talking to me about him and his friends and stuff like that. Like he's so cool as hell. He just cool as a motherfucker. No. All right. Chef, to your read, love. Are you here? Are you here? I just want to make sure you're here. I'm trying to make sure your fat ass ain't. I know you said you was gonna go get you something to eat. All right. Y'all don't get offended when I call y'all fat ass, because I call everybody fat ass. Bitch, I'm a fat ass. I love to eat, and I say that because bitch, we eat. See, here on the right just call me fat. We love to eat, okay? And I ain't fat. I just love to eat. I'm thick. Okay. Why the fuck this card keep coming out, Chef? Getting pum pum. Pum pum. That card keep coming out, right? Whoever did something dirty to your ass, whoever did something dirty to you, God got you in protective custody, baby. Now, when protective custody comes out, that means God has a bubble around you. God has a bubble around you. Hey, blessed one. God has a bubble around you. Oh, girl. But somebody, daddy. Girl, this say somebody, daddy. All right, so this could be an uncle. Yeah, this could be somebody, father, child. It ain't yours. Or your father could be orchestrated something. Girl, let me tell you something. It ain't wise to fuck with you. I know that. Finally, the end of chaos. Big city. You stay in a big city. All right, so I don't know. Maybe this might happen to somebody that you know in your city. But I'll tell you what, it's got to be some type. It's got to be some type of karma. Cause God ain't telling us nothing that ain't got, that ain't related to us. Somebody standing up for the connection. All right, somebody standing up. This is a father figure. Okay, standing up for the connection. All right, somebody coming back begging. Didn't I tell you people was gonna be coming back? Just when you start talking to somebody new, motherfucker gonna be come back on some shit. But this is when you gotta use your discernment, cause bitch, where the fuck you went at? Fuck. Where the fuck you went at, and what was you doing? All right, but your soulmate is coming in fast, see, and because your soulmate is coming in or entering your life, you got other motherfuckers racing. Cause let me tell you, even though they don't know each other, them spirits know. All right, them spirits know. What's that called? Jury magic. Somebody doing some jury magic. That shit came out and that shit ain't even supposed to be over here. All right. So somebody knows that you wear protection. Somebody knows that you have stones and they basically want you to lose your shit. All right. But the spells is backfiring. All right. Somebody is base head and hiding it. This the person getting pum pum. This person just seeing that's that being in the wrong place at the wrong time. See, and that's why we don't hang outside like that, okay? Because the wrong shit happens when you hanging out outside. Don't nobody fuck all that. Bitch, it's homecoming weekend. Everybody and their mama outside. I pass. Ain't nowhere in the fuck. I'm standing outside 2 hours to get in a fucking club. Look, it's a club here, right? And it's a hole in the wall at that. Motherfuckers be standing outside at the door and it's still daytime. Literally, motherfuckers was standing outside the club yesterday at 5 o'clock. Now the club probably don't open till like 8. You got to be fucking kidding me. Ain't no motherfucking way. If it ain't no money involved, he said he had the club. Who had the, okay, I know who you're talking about. If it ain't no money involved, but I'm sure it's probably some type of money involved. All right, if it ain't no money involved, bitch, I'm not standing outside of nothing waiting to get in shit. All right, unless it's waiting to get in the motherfucking bank, the courthouse, that's it, or the motherfucking realtor office, or shit, a auction. Ain't no motherfucking way I'm standing outside in heels waiting to get at nobody fucking club. I ain't never understand that shit. I ain't never did no shit like that because whenever I went to the club, bitch, I always knew who the fuck somebody was, and it wasn't no waiting. Cause I be damn. And then it's homecoming weekend. Them lines finna be everybody finna be stank piled up in the motherfucking club. I don't see how people do that shit. That shit is not. That shit ain't even a like that shit. I don't understand. I don't do that shit. It's just nothing about that shit that makes me want to go do that. I'll go to a bar, you know what I'm saying, or a lounge, but I don't even want to do that shit. Bitch, I'd rather do all of that at the house. I ain't got to worry about driving. You already know the police is everywhere. They doing roadblocks. Right, don't forget that T up there. They doing roadblocks. You sleepy, ain't you? I know you got the itis. You got the. I know you sleepy. All right, let's see. Now, why you over here with the itis? You are? You got the itis? What in the hell? All right. So somebody could be. You say he at the club. Somebody might call you after the club and say calling under the influence. Huh? All right. Calling after the influence. I said I after the influence. Hell no. Calling under the influence. All right. Somebody could call you and tipsy. Hell, you under the influence right now. Let's see. Let's see. You said I am. All right. So this person who was doing spell work, this masculine who was doing spell work, this person is going to be put in a position where they can't pay rent. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers want to pay for spell work. Spirit be like, all right, I'm gonna make it where you can't pay your rent. Because if you felt like doing spell work was way more important, bet. All right, let's see how you pay for spell work when you ain't got nowhere to goddamn stay. You say you feeling good as fuck. Oh Lord, with interest. All right, somebody coming back begging with interest, meaning somebody coming back begging extra. All right, somebody can't pay rent because somebody finna be behind. They gonna have to pay something with interest, and they ain't gonna be able to do it. All right, not gonna be able to do it. The next 24 hours. All right, within the next 24 hours, somebody, this soulmate is calling you under the influence. All right, that's funny. All right, this person may be from a big city. All right, somebody playing their part with you. Ooh. Okay, somebody playing their part. This is cute. This is cute or whatnot. Moving out of the state. See, I told you. Didn't I tell your ass is gonna move? As much as I wanted to keep you where the fuck you was because you wasn't it, because you wasn't nowhere near your mother. But where you at? Is that your hometown? Or did you move there? Okay, well your ass moving again because apparently it's too close to people that you know. It's too much of a hop and a skip. I'm telling you, God is moving motherfuckers. It ain't no hop and a skip. You might as well. It's it's almost like if God asks you where you wanted to go, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna choose? You know what I'm saying? If you can go anywhere, you say I'm packing now. If you could go anywhere in the world that you wanted to go, because if God gonna bless you like that, why not? Courthouse is here. All right, something coming through. Somebody giving you a car. Why the fuck Newport News, Virginia came out, bitch? I know you fucking lying. Look, Newport News, Virginia. That's crazy because I told you when I left up there, when I had went up there, that's why well we had went to well he was from Hampton, Virginia. No, he actually from Newport News, Virginia. He from Newport News, Virginia. And but he was staying in Hampton. But he came up there, and that's actually where we had went back that way because he had showed me his hood or whatever. That was like my first time up there. And that motherfucker drove me through the hood, showed me where everybody got shot at. I was like, you a fucking idiot. And that's crazy because somebody is fixing to get pum pum. Okay, so you may hear about somebody getting pum pum in Newport News. All right, it's all that shit always going down up there though. So if you got news break on your phone, then y'all should put news break on y'all phone. That way, when y'all hear me say shit in the reading and that shit come out, you can tell me and you can send it to me. My family, your family stay there. Child, them motherfuckers crazy as hell. You hear me? Clones, because that's what the fuck came out. Clones. I ain't gonna lie, I have fun with that motherfucker. Bitch, I loved it up there. You know, they say Virginia's for lovers. Hey, love. How are you? You know, they say Virginia is for lovers when you with the right motherfucker, though. All right, somebody's surprising you. Somebody is surprising you. All right, I'm not done, chef. Donation readings are open. All right, somebody worked for the city. Somebody worked for the city in Newport News. All right. Now, remember I talked about people working for the city have connections to people in other cities. If you work for the city, I'm wonderful, love. If you work for the city, then if you then you got connections to other cities. As simple as that. Just like if you work at the courthouse, you got connections in another courthouse. What is that noise? Oh no. Um, my ears have gotten real sensitive to sound. All right, it's like somebody standing up for something, somebody don't like something, and something's happening to somebody. Cause somebody just need to shut the fuck up. All right, somebody who worked for the city. Somebody who worked for the city. Yeah, they all. Yep, exactly. They damn sure do. And you know what's crazy? Because I was talking to my masculine, his sister work at a law firm. I said, "What? That cricket ass, base head ass bitch?" And he was like, "Yeah." And it's like he just be telling me confirmation, so I'd be looking like, "Damn, that's crazy as fuck." And so the shit be coming out in the readers when they be like cricket lawyer, this and that, this and that. The shit crazy as fuck. All right, somebody's sad without you. All right, somebody is like wanting to separate from people or getting a divorce could be significant, but somebody wants to separate from somebody. Baby, somebody ready to sign some mate girl. Somebody may want to sign a lease with you. If they get ready to sign a lease, somebody sad without your ass. All right, somebody knows you are tired. It's like somebody wants to look out for you. Hey, Ashley. I'm of course my ass on goddamn YouTube and TikTok at the same time. At the same time, how you feeling, love? Why Colt? Okay, Colt mad at them. There's a legal situation that's gonna work in your favor. Just like I was saying earlier, motherfuckers be doing too much and not getting the Colt's approval, and the motherfuckers get mad as fuck. All right, because when you are in a cult, I'm assuming you do what the fuck somebody tell you to do. He might show up with wedding rings and dresses and say less. Let's go. I ain't lying. I'm trying to tell you because that shit been coming out of the readings like a motherfucker. That nigga said and a dress. Shit. Did that motherfucker show up with a dress? You better go get your motherfucking ass on. Bless, what's your name on YouTube? Because I told y'all I be confused. I'm trying to get this shit down pat. I'm trying to get this shit down pat. I knew it. Okay. I was looking at the picture. Okay. I was like, I bet you that's KP. Okay. All right. Ashley, how you feel, love? You doing good? Feeling good? Feeling great? Feeling great? Feeling good? How are you? You feeling good? I had to make sure my people doing good. Fuck that. All right. Somebody's siblings going to jail. All our siblings going to jail, goddamn it, because they all crazy. All right, chef. The damn sister. Didn't that shit come out earlier? Bitch, what the fuck your sister did? That bitch going to jail. Fuck around with your aunt. That's what the fuck she done did. Okay. Don't be, yes, ma'am. We the same age. Don't make me feel old, bitch. You said stealing? Yeah, that motherfucker probably stole. Oh my god, bitch. Why did shit say stolen paperwork? Y'all be making me laugh because I love the fact that y'all be on point. Because, like I said, I'm just here for confirmation. Y'all be knowing shit, okay? Y'all be knowing shit. I'm only here to make sure that you trust your intuition. That's it. All right, a baby mother had an affair with the baby mother. All right, it's a lot of that shit going on. Okay, because what the fuck? These motherfuckers into all types of goofy shit. I mean, damn, just be passing soul ties around. Girl, the siblings and the first cousins. The first cousins is worse than the goddamn siblings. That's how I knew motherfuckers was stealing. Because I remember one time I dropped my daughter off at my cousin's house and that bitch didn't look at they was outside. And this motherfucker was looking forward the whole fucking time, like not even making eye contact. I said, "What the fuck?" And it was real fucking weird. And I was like, I said something up. So I laughed, You know what I'm saying? That shit was so fucking weird to me because, like, literally, I used to play with this little stupid bitch when she was a little girl. She younger than me. I used to play Barbies with that dusty asshole. When we used to always be at my auntie Minnie house, but all of the motherfuckers is upset with me. That's my dad's dope head ass brother, dope fiend brother's child, the one that's a correctional officer and fuck with a dope dealer. Like, come on now. What kind of motherfucking unpowered couple is that? I can't stand that shit. That ghetto ass shit. Bitch, you a correctional officer and you date and you date a nigga that ain't got no motherfucking job and all he do is be in the streets. Bitch, what? Bitch, you got kids. But your daddy a dope fiend, so you know that's all you know. Um, anywho, somebody's doing magic and secretly being somebody's secretly doing magic and being caught, and they get being caught up with other shit. All right, Jennifer could be significant. Jennifer, oh my. All right, Jennifer is significant. Coming to you for somewhere to live. I'm telling you, somebody is trying to get a place with you, child. Somebody say, fuck it. Smiling in your face. Smiling in your face. All the time they want to take your place. Jennifer is significant. I don't know who. Let me tell you. I'm going to tell you the characteristics of this Jennifer. I asked him if he would move in with me. Lord. All right. Jennifer. Jennifer is the type of person who is a people pleaser. She will see people doing shit and won't say shit because it ain't her. She act like she care, but she really motherfucking don't. Damn, something is that's crazy. That's how me and my DM is. Shit finna come together. Hey Abby. Hey love. Hey love. Hey love. I like seeing y'all on live. I know y'all okay if I see y'all on live. I'm that overprotective person, y'all. I'm not overprotective person. If I ain't heard from y'all in a couple days, if I inbox your ass and be like, hey, you straight? All you gotta do is tell me yes or no. All you gotta do is tell me yes or no. Oh, damn. Girl, this car flew out, leaving out of nowhere. Bitch, I love to see it. Moving out of nowhere, leaving out of nowhere. All right, you leaving out of nowhere, meaning you could just wake the fuck up and you know, and you could get that call. I'm not falling out like I used to. I don't do the things I used to no more. Hey, I changed for you. I don't do the things that I used to do no more. Oh, that's my shit. Keisha Cole's be fucking up some songs, but I like hearing her sing. Divine intervention. I just said. All right, divine intervention and leaving out of nowhere. All right, somebody is suffering for what they did to you. All right, somebody's suffering, and they should be, because anybody asked them to do none of that shit that they was doing to you. All right, nobody. I like how that shit coming down like that. Ooh, I like the screen when they do that. All right, we done broke the matrix. That's why I like saying it like that. Leaving out of nowhere, divine intervention. There is nothing left to do but wait. I've been hearing this shit all fucking day. It ain't nothing left to do but wait. I've been hearing this shit all fucking day. I'm at to cut the colors on over here. No, child. It ain't no you ain't no picking. It automatically it goes from green to purple, green to purple. I like both of them fucking colors. That's why I'm celebrating. I'm telling you, shit is happening. Shit is happening. Somebody's suffering because look, imagine this. Okay, got them pregnant. So check this out. Imagine somebody think they taking something from you and they fuck around and get something that they don't want, like a baby. All right, there's nothing left to do but wait. Pregnant, even with a period. Okay, that's what happened to Naraya. I was pregnant the whole time with a motherfucking period, and here her ugly ass go.
How dare you?
Right, so how dare you? And here she go. Right, so God can do what God want to do, and God can do what God want to do. All right, let's see. Let's see. All right, unexpected blessing is here. Let's see, it's a bunch of unexpected shit. And I am a witness, y'all. God will unexpectedly do some shit. God will unexpectedly do some shit. All right? Knows what they did to you. Somebody know what they did to you. And they up in the unexpectedly get tossed the fuck up. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. All right, a blessing is around the corner. I'm telling you, y'all, we finna. You right. That's why you celebrate now. It's time to fucking celebrate. All right, it is time to celebrate. It's 9/11. Y'all know I love to see 9/11. I've been saying 9/11 my entire life. All right, let's see. Yes, we change for the better. Absolutely. Your energy is at an all-time high right now. All right, so that means that the energy is gaining momentum. Is what I'm hearing. So things are getting ready to take off. What Scorpio season? What started Tuesday? Started Tuesday. It's a lot of shit going and being in fast motion. Like shit is taking off. All right. Let's see. Let me see what this Scorpio. Let's see. All right. Scorpio is all about emotional truth, money, sex, and power. That bread finna fall, y'all. Here, Scorpio. Confirmation. That's crazy. My dad's a Scorpio. He the worst one though. He's the worst one. Let's see. He ain't no good Scorpio. I mean, you either the good side of a zodiac or you the bad. All right. He the bad side of emotional truth because his shit is emotional lies, and money, sex, and power and control is his shit. My baby. That's what I'm like. It's a balance. It's a balance. 912. Georgia is significant. Georgia is significant. It's the yin and the yang that makes the balance. All right. Let's see. Somebody tried to block your spiritual gifts. This shit came out earlier in a whole nother motherfucking deck, bitch. Because I didn't grab a whole nother color deck. This ain't even the one I was using earlier. It's a whole nother one. Try to block your gifts. All right, we already know why they try to block your gifts because they wanted to steal that house that's on the outskirts of where you from. All right, get ready. It's here. All right, girl. Somebody going to jail. That shit keep coming out, and it's not you. All right, people are going to jail and passing away because they won't leave your ass alone, and that's the only way that they can. That's the only way that they can that you can move forward and be in peace, like, and not have to like worry about goofy shit. Not even that you don't have to worry about shit, but spirit is even tired of people thinking the fuck that they thinking of the fact that they can. I can't even fucking talk. Oh my god, God is mad at the fact that these people even think that they can do this shit to you. All right, and my mouth be motherfucking running. My brain faster than my mouth, bitch. I don't know one of them. What? Girl, get that shit. She over here talking about an old Bible study. If you don't turn that damn channel with motherfucking Jesus on the cross. You watch that at Bible study? Yeah. That's the one y'all watch that Bible study? I don't want to watch that shit. Watch Minecraft. I be like, cut that shit off. Ain't no damn Jesus on no damn cross. Anywho. I hate when people walk around with that shit on their neck. Cause what? I mean, I don't do the Jesus thing, but you think Jesus would appreciate if you was walking around with him still on the goddamn cross? I didn't think that he was still there. Why the fuck do you want to be remembered? Why do you want us to remember him in that way? Like, if that's somebody that you're trying to remember, like that's weird. That's just like if your homeboy get pum pum and you got a picture of him with the bullet wound in him. Like why? Like I don't get it. I don't get it. Or if somebody died in a car accident, are you gonna wear something with him in a motherfucking car? Like that shit weird as hell to me. That shit weird as fuck. You basically got a dead body around your neck. Why would you want to wear that? Why would you want to wear that? I don't know. That's weird as shit to me. That's weird as shit to me. That's weird as shit. Motherfuckers be coming in here and be sliding out this room quick as hell because they know if I see their name, I'm gonna be like, hey. One time I came in, this bitch slid out real quick. Oh shit. People that got the hang of it too, cause what they do, they'll swipe up, swipe down, swipe up, and swipe down. I be seeing that shit. I be like, I can see that. I can see that every fucking time on my screen. Goofies. All right, a January or a Jan or a aunt is significant. I got cameras in the home. Somebody spying on somebody. Oh my god. All right, aunt Minnie. All right, so what I'm hearing is when y'all get these homes, all right, you need to get somebody to, how you can hire people to find cameras and devices in your homes. You need to get somebody to do that. You need to get somebody to do that. Um, I don't know why I'm saying that shit, but you need to, cause like people know they finna get fucked up, and people trying to fuck you up to the end. But let me tell you something: what God will do, God will shut them bitches off. You said you was thinking about that recently. I literally was thinking about that shit a couple weeks ago, and I was like, you know what? I need to tell them that shit. Yep, you need to get somebody, and you can do it with your phone. That they got apps and shit, but nah, fuck that. Call somebody. Cause them fucking little cameras be everywhere. They be in events and all type of shit. Get somebody to the motherfuckers know what they doing. You gonna have the money, so pay what you need to pay. Don't shit yourself. Don't be hiring the motherfucker down the street to do it. Get somebody professional to sweep that motherfucking home, and then after you sweep that home, you clean that motherfucker. Oh, I'm talking about every corner, every vent, every fucking doorknob, every yeah. Now when y'all get these homes, also there, this it's gonna be it's gonna be brand new furniture in that motherfucker. It's gonna be brand new electronics because you got to remember these motherfuckers getting doors kicked in, and everything that's in there gonna stay in that motherfucker. That house gonna be fully furnished. All right. So when they sweep the house, you get them to sweep the whole house because see, if some of these motherfuckers they know they getting their dough kicked in, they don't know when, so they doing little shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they already trying to vandalize shit, but they ain't gonna be able to do that. All right. So if they feel like, oh, well, but then we can't vandalize it because she on here talking about them vandalizing. Now I'm talking about cameras, bitch ass niggas. Okay. So you gonna get that motherfucking house. You gonna sweep the fuck out of that motherfucker. The TVs, every fucking thing. They know what they doing. They done that shit before. And you gonna make sure that your whole grounds is secure and they go around your whole grounds when it comes to being up close on your house and shit. Well, if we just tear down the house. I mean you can, but if it's like people like your grandmother's house, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you might want to, renovate that motherfucker anyways, depending on what shape it's in. But see, this is the thing. They didn't spend your motherfucking money renovating it already. You know everything at? Okay. They didn't spend money renovating the motherfucker. So why renovate it again if you don't got to? Like my auntie got a brand new kitchen before she passed away because her kitchen set on fire because them bitch ass niggas try to set my auntie house on fire for real. That's what they really wanted to do, and that shit didn't happen. And she got her kitchen remodeled, and they remodeled the rest of her house. But who you think money that was? Her fucking money. All right, so They've done most of the work for you. That's why a lot of y'all are sliding into these lives easily. You sliding into this shit easy as fuck. That's why you sliding in the shit. His car is already available. That's why I want the karmic memory. They said I wouldn't want the karmic memories. Yeah, but all you gotta do is cleanse it because renovating it, you still gotta cleanse it. You gotta get just cleanse it. They can't fuck with you. They can't fuck with you. It's just like you moving into in a house that's already built. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit. You don't, cause you're not gonna go in that bitch and tear that motherfucker down, and you don't know what the fuck motherfuckers is doing in that bitch. Being that this house is already gonna be renovated and shit, and only thing you gonna need to do is sweep that motherfucker for cameras, and I would smoke that bitch out when it comes to incense and all types of shit. Smoke that motherfucker out. You can do a lot of cleansing. 9/21 significant. September the 21st, very significant. So yeah, girl, don't spend no extra money, KP. Hey, we ain't got to. Don't spend no extra money. But you spend that money to get that shit inspected to the motherfucking T. Okay, love. Yeah, you can spend money getting that shit inspected, making sure the grounds and shit safe. And getting somebody just to scan that motherfucker. Cause motherfuckers is weird as hell. So I would get somebody to scan the yard. Just all types of shit. Bitch, metal detectors. I ain't playing. Motherfuckers goofy. And I know they listen like, God damn, this is all the shit we were gonna do. No, bitch, you ain't gonna do shit. Cause I'm talking about it. Cause the motherfucker talk about it. And when you talk about shit, they can't do it. They like, God damn, we was finna do this. You better not, bitch, cause it would be premeditated, especially if I fucking know about it. You know what I'm saying? These people don't got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, God gonna put them in a situation where they're not gonna have time to do anything. Their affairs are not even gonna be in order. I told these motherfuckers to get their affairs in order 3 months ago, and they still out here bullshitting, not getting their affairs in order and still fucking with you. So they just never gonna think that it's time until it's time. So the mo they're not gonna be able to do everything they thought they was going to do. Just period. So all you gotta do is scan that motherfucking shit. Scan that motherfucking shit. And that's it. Check your lawn and shit, cause your kids and shit gonna be out there. If you had base that ass family members, check. My uncle used to OD in my grandmama motherfucking bathroom. Like just check shit. You know what I'm saying? Get that bitch. Get you a motherfucking professional cleaner to come out that motherfucker, and don't cheat. Don't do no cheap shit. Clean that motherfucker. Look, I would go on that bitch, cleanse. I would smoke cleanse that motherfucker, and then I would call somebody to come clean that motherfucker, and I would cleanse that shit again, and I would just do it often, do it all day, as if it was your new house that you just walked in. Your energy is gonna purify that shit enough. It's yours. That entire area is cursed because it was cursed because nobody else is supposed to have it. So it's not gonna be cursed for you. You see what I'm saying? And then once you get there, guess who all gonna be there? Your ancestors. Watch. That shit gonna be, man, that shit gonna be you gonna fuck around and cry because you gonna feel your ancestors' joy. That shit is crazy. That shit crazy as hell. Oh, and look, coming to smoke. Ain't that crazy? All right, ladies, be careful. These men are trying to get back in your good graces. They're gonna try to come around you and be like, hey, you want to smoke? That's fine. You sure the fuck can? And then you can leave. Because I'm real cutthroat. So don't let nobody play in your face. Hold on, let me check something. Hold on, y'all, on TikTok. What you say, right? Oh, I said wait. All right, let's see what how much I got. I got my charger right here. All right, is anybody wanting a donation read before I pause for a little bit? Does anybody else want any donation reads before I get off for a little while? All right. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you about my specials while I'm on here before I get off. All right, there are $200 specials. One is for the hour reading, and then the other one is the four readings. It's 30-minute sessions. It's four of them. I'm adding five just because. All right, so five sessions. I'm gonna do that shit for the next 2 days. So you get 5 30-minute sessions for $100. All right. 30 minutes is $44.44. So you still saving a shitload of money. All right. Mini reads are 25. I did go up on my prices because the details and the gift they got potent to the motherfucker, and it put damn what the fuck I was gonna say, and that shit made me tired as fuck because I be digging deep as fuck. But it's like I don't have to dig. It don't take. It's like it don't take much for me to for the what the fuck was that? It don't take much for me to dig, but it's like it's draining to the motherfucker. And I don't know why. Maybe I gotta adjust myself to the details that be coming out of this motherfucker, but it go deep. All right. So if you would like to donate, please donate so I can stay afloat to you guys. Let me see what else I need to say. That's it. All right. And if you are looking for readings and not one here, you may inbox or email me. All right. And we could talk about prices there. We could talk about prices there if you do not want to talk about it on here. All right. You said, well, thank you, Abby. Thank you. We could talk about it in the inbox. I don't have or an email. I don't care nothing about that. Just come holler at me if you need some help. Okay, if you're confused on anything, I'm just here to give you confirmation. I love you guys, and you have my contact information, and I will see you guys later.